This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Entertaining.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Tony, David,
Why's that, Dick?
you look like a big leprechaun. Get it straight. My name's Jim. Your name's Tony. He's David. Let me tell all you people something. You know, I'm feeling cool today. I'm feeling so cool. I'm chilly. Do you understand what I'm saying, Tony? I am feeling good. I'm on top of the world. Tonight's the night. The Midnight Express are going to make me the happiest guy on the face of the earth. They're going to take Precious Paul's trained apes, the Road Warriors, and they're going to show everybody, including the Road Warriors themselves, that they're not unbeatable. They're going to take the Rock and Roll Express, you know, those two little nappy-headed punks with those fat 13-year-old Sal's running around after them, hugging and kissing on them with the cheap perfume, yelling, Ricky, Ricky, Robert, Robert. They're going to take them, and they are going to take away the most prestigious prize in professional wrestling, the Jim Crockett Sr. Memorial Cup, and then they're going to outlast all other international competition, and they're going to win that thing just for me and just for Mama. And that's going to make me and her the two happiest people on the face of the earth. And speaking of my mother, you know, every week she sends me my mail from home, right? Well, last week I got a big package, and involved in it was a real big brown manila envelope. You people, I'm sure, know what that means, manila. And inside was a contract for the Midnight Express to wrestle America's team, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA.
One of the top teams in the world.
Well, now let me ask you one question, though, Tony. Have they ever teamed up? Have they ever been in the ring as a team before? They come out here and they do their interviews together because Magnum don't know what his opinion is till Dusty tells it to him. Woo. But I've never seen him get in the ring. Oh, shut up. You know it's true. Let me tell you something. The Midnight Express are the best synchronized tag team in professional wrestling. They complement each other. They move together just like a Swiss watch. And Dusty and Magnum, obviously, they got this big thing about being buddy-buddy, but they don't like to get in the ring and prove how good they are very often. So I tell you what, Dusty and Magnum, I sent the contract back to Mother. She shipped it through to the lawyers. They're sending it back to you. The Midnight Express will get in the ring with you, and you know what's going to happen. Dusty's going to be over there throwing all them bionic elbows. He might hit the ring post. He might hit the turnbuckle. Magnum's going to be over there belly and the referee, maybe hitting a couple of girls in the audience, and the Midnight Express is going to be doing what they do best, tag team wrestling. Dusty and Magnum, you're just like the Road Warriors. You're just like the Rock and Roll Express. You're big names, but you're a myth. You are not the greatest team in professional wrestling. The Midnight Express is. The Rock and Roll Express were unbeatable, and we beat them. The Road Warriors are considered unbeatable. We're fixed to beat them. Dusty and Magnum, you're the only other team left that everybody thinks, including all these idiots in the audience, that can't nobody take. And we're fixed to whip you too. What do they call that, Tony? A hat trick? Three of the most unbeatable teams ever in professional wrestling going down to the greatest tag team that has ever been. The world champions, Loverboy Dennis and Beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express.
I mean, how can you beat that?
You can't.
What a great line that was. And Magnum doesn't know his opinion until Dusty tells it to him.
I know.
Woof.
Oh, yeah, man. It's, oh, man. Oh, man, he was so good. Now, two things here I wanted to touch on when I'm seeing Jim. I don't know if it's in Jim's book or not. Did Jim have, it's like the second week in a row we've seen him with sunglasses. Did he have some eye surgery or something that caused him to wear sunglasses?
I was wondering if he was just out drinking or what the deal was.
No.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. It's in his book, and I didn't know this until I read it in the book.
Uh-huh.
He went and flew up and met with Vince.
Oh, during this era?
Yep.
Wow. I don't blame him. You're free agents, right?
They're being recruited.
Yeah. Don't blame him. Why not? See if you can make more money.
Another turning point for the Midnight Express and Jim Crockett came in May. Ernie Ladd, their old friend from Mid-South, called JC at home and offered them an opportunity to work for the WWF.
Wow. Anyway, for some reason, I'm thinking that Jim had an eye problem or something there. Maybe he had some surgery done because he had a black eye or something. And that's why he wore it. And so I don't know if that was a fact or not. But and then again, I'm thinking, and this may have been a good time. And Jim may have put this in his book as well. I'm thinking that he probably was pretty pissed off that they were the World Tag Team Champions and weren't going to win the cup.
Well, I know they weren't tickled with the houses. He would write, the dome gates were disappointing due to the economic recession of the time in New Orleans. Only 35,000 for the afternoon session, 140,000 for the evening session, totaling 175. Look at you guys.
That clerk right there does not deserve to be in a pair of wrestling tights. Let me tell you something. It just...
That was fun stuff.
Bobby pulling me over by the lapel to stick the microphone in front of him. So anyway, go back to your numbers here.
That's it. They only did 175 for the day, 35 for the morning, 140 for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a couple of tapings. We mentioned they're back on the road, and I mentioned Greenville, South Carolina. Well, they do a television taping there. I'm sure we'll talk about next week. But it says this taping began a program between the Midnight Express, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, and Baby Doll, where the Midnights attacked Dusty, and JC hit Doll in the stomach with the tennis racket, where it was later revealed she may not be able to have children. And this angle got some pretty serious heat. Midnights started carrying handguns in their cars as they had in Mid-South. So, yeah, we're going to make sure that you can't have a baby. And if anybody has a problem with it, we'll shoot you.
Welcome to the world of kayfabe when it was real. God, they were so entertaining, these two. See Dennis doing these push-ups. Bobby was pulling the guy's shoulder up. They were just fucking with this guy because as Jim said, as we heard, he shouldn't even be able to put on a pair of wrestling tights. I mean, they were just good stuff, man. Good Bobby. Huh. And there were people at home, those arrogant pricks, those bastards. They're better than anybody and they know it. And they're embarrassing these kids who are working hard and trying to make a name for themselves. And now that damn Jim Cornette getting his big mouth right in that guy's face. It's easy to lambast a guy when another guy's holding him. Yeah, show him those tight goddamn Jim Cornette, fucker. I see those fuckers somewhere and I got my knife. I'm going to cut them. Don't think that didn't happen. Not the cutting part, but the thought process by somebody watching TV, because heat was real back then, as you were just saying, right?
Right.
And we miss that now, and I'm not so sure it's a bad thing. That the heat's not what it used to be. Because people are crazy. Well, people have always been crazy, but crazier now than ever before and more bold than they've ever been. So anyway, just a rambling thought there. But Bobby and Dennis used to just give you, look at this.
It's entertaining.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, Bobby was such a great worker that everything he did was so easy and so light. He never hurt anybody. That knee, buddy, looked good. This poor guy is I hate to say it, is kind of a sap here. He doesn't even know how to. Boom. It's like, well, I just better roll him over.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.